Hello everyone, my name is Ricardo Casalimas and today I'm going to make a quick video for beginners, non-technical beginners, on how to stake a Random Beacon and ECDSA node for Keep Networks Testnet. You have to do this as an entry to Playing for Keeps so you can earn Keep tokens, and it'll also give you a good practice on how to stake when the mainnet launches. So let's get started. This is the Keep website, also answers some of your questions, and you can join the Discord through here, which I recommend you do. So let's go to my Ether wallet and we're going to create a new wallet by key store file, create password, and as you should with all passwords, try to remember it. Create a new wallet, download the key store file. It's going to save to your download folder, of course, and we're going to come back to that later. We're going to download and install MetaMask. So most of you probably already have it installed if you've been into cryptocurrency. If you don't, go to the website, download it, install it, create an account, remember your backup phase, remember your password, you're going to need those as well. And now you're going to import your key store file. So if you install it on Chrome like I have right here, it should be on the top right, this little cute fox icon. Click the fox, go over here, click import account, select by JSON file, go to choose file, and select the file you have installed, the key store that you downloaded right here, and enter the password that you wrote down for that key store file on the MyEther wallet and import it. Once you import it, you should get an account that basically looks like this. You're going to switch over to the Ropsten test network, which is what you're going to need. And now we're going to get some free Ropsten, Ethereum, and a Keep grant. So you're going to go on to either the Ropsten faucet right here, or the MetaMask faucet, and these are very frustrating, but you're gonna try to enter. You're going to try to enter your address that you can copy right here, boom, here, or try to request from here. And it might take a while, but eventually you need at least 1 or 2 test Ethereum. So just try to get that. After you have your test Ethereum, which you should be able to see in your wallet, I'll show you mine right here. I have a little bit right here. You're gonna go and get some free Keep grant on the Ropsten test network. You're going to go to this website, which I'm going to include all relevant links in the description for the video. Copy and paste this onto your browser, and you're going to put your account on this last part of it. And mine's failing because I already have my Keep tokens, but yours should work. If it doesn't, keep trying it every few minutes, and eventually it will work. We're going to go to the Keep token dashboard after this. You're going to connect your wallet through MetaMask. Boom. If you're logged in, it should just connect right after you click that, like mine was. And go to the front page right here. You should have your 300,000 tokens that you got from the Keep grant right here. Go to manage them. And you're going to delegate. You can delegate, I believe, as low as 80,000 or as high as 300,000. You're going to use the same address from your MetaMask. You can actually copy from here for each authorizer, operator, and beneficiary. And you're going to delegate that. A little window is going to pop up for MetaMask asking you to confirm. Of course, just click confirm. We're going to go authorize some contracts now. So go to applications, Random Beacon. And you should have one contract for the Random Beacon right here. Just click to authorize it. And you're going to have to confirm with MetaMask again. We're going to go to TBTC now. And you should have 2 contracts here. Click to authorize both of them. As you can see, I already have them authorized. And you should have a little confirm window again with MetaMask. Confirm both of them. We're going to need to add some Ethereum for bonding for the ECDSA node. So go right here to add ETH. You can add as little as 1. I think you might need a good amount for this test node. But as much as you can get from the test network, add it here and click add ETH. And you should be good to go with the dashboard. So now we're going to create a free Infura account. Sorry, let me log out. Go to infura.io, log in or sign up. Of course, you're going to need to sign up if you haven't had one before. I'm logging in. Once you're in, you're going to have a little Ethereum node here on the left. Go to your Ethereum node, enter it, click settings, and take note of your project ID because you're going to need that. Okay? Now we're moving on to DigitalOcean, where we are going to create a droplet that we can use to host our server, a server that we can use to host our nodes. So I have a link in the bottom that you can use for a free credit. The first 2 months should be free for you if you use it. If not, sign up any way you'd like. Once you sign up, you're going to end up here in the home page. You're going to create, right here with this green button, a droplet. Very simple and self-explanatory. Everything should be good the way it's selected, the Ubuntu basic. So here, I have the $20 a month plan selected. I believe you can go down to the 10 or 15, but I'd have the $20 just to play it safe. You're going to move down, down, down. Here, this is a more technical area. You're going to have to add your SSH key so you can log into your node from your terminal. Click New SSH key and insert your SSH key here with the content and the name that you choose for it. If you don't have an SSH key, I'm not going to show you here how to make one because that's beyond the scope of this course. But I'm going to put you a link from DigitalOcean that's very easy to follow that you can create and set up an SSH key. So once you have that set up, you're going to create your droplet. And your droplet will pop up now on your home screen. Just enter it. And take note of your IP address because you're going to need that as well. Okay? Now we have our node, we have our Infura account, we have everything set up. Now we're going to SSH into our node and get them started. So get your IP address copied and enter your terminal. I do this by holding Windows and X and clicking PowerShell admin for my Windows PowerShell right here. And let's SSH in. To do this, type SSH root at and paste your IP address in. Click enter, and it should enter your node. So now you're into your node. Now you have to just configure it, and you're ready to go. Okay, so what you're going to need to configure your node is going to be some commands for both nodes. Sorry, here. Okay, so I'm going to link to a GitHub page I made that has the info that you need to copy and paste into your terminal so you can start both nodes. So I'm going to link this. It'll be very easy. It's just going to be copy and pasting the whole way. Go to the randombeacon.info and we're starting. Make sure you start with the randombeacon.info because it has some commands that apply to both of them. So from here on out, I'm going to minimize this to make it easier. Move my terminal to the right, and you are going to copy line by line, paste into your terminal, and click enter between each line. So first few blocks of text right here, since I already have mine, I'm not going to select command. I'm not going to actually input them. I'm just going to show you what they do. This is going to set up your firewall rules. This is going to install Docker. After you install Docker, you can type this command right here to see if Docker is installed. If you type it in and it's installed, you should get a line of text telling you what version of Docker you have. After that, we're going to install the latest Keep client right here. We're going to create directories for our random beacon node. We're going to use all of these directories. The next part is going to be copying our key store file, our keep wallet, into our directories. So once you paste this onto your terminal and click enter, you're going to enter a text editor. From that text editor, you're going to open your key store file that you should have in your downloads that you downloaded at the beginning. If it's not, it has this little file right here, you're going to click open with. Mine isn't working right now, but I already have it from earlier. You're going to open it with Notepad, and you're going to copy paste everything inside of it. And you are going to paste that into your text editor that we opened with this command. And you're going to save that and exit the text editor. Once you're back onto your terminal again, you're going to create environmental variables. This first one's very easy. You just copy and paste it like the other commands. The next few ones are going to be slightly more difficult. As you can see, this one is your Infura project ID. So inside these quotation marks, you're going to put the ID from your Infura project that you found earlier. This next one, you're going to put your Ethereum MetaMask address that you can get from right here. Copy it from right here, and you're going to put it in between the quotation marks for this command. And for the last command, this is going to be the password that you created for your key store file on My Ether wallet in step 1. After this, we'll be creating our configure file. So with this command right here, you're going to enter the configure file for your random beacon node. And after that, copy and paste every single command. The only thing to take note here is that these three addresses and the peers may change as keep network updates addresses. I will try to keep this file as updated as possible, but if you have any doubt, I will post the links where you can check for the ECDSA and the Random Beacon client, the most updated addresses. After you type EOF at the end and you click enter, it's going to exit the configure file. And now we're just going to run the Docker and get it started. So you're going to copy this line by line, and at the very end, when you put this last line in, your node, your Random Beacon node should start. And I'm going to show you later how to check if it's working. Actually, I can show you now. I already typed the command, but here it is. You can type in the command docker ps-a, and if you click enter, it should show you all that you have running on Docker. And right now I have both of my nodes here. But as long as it is not in a restart loop, you should be good to go. There is a way to check further, and I'm going to show you that one later. So let's move on to our ECDSA node. So we're going to go back into my GitHub, keep network information file, and here we're going to find our ECDSA info. So just go into that file, and the same thing we did earlier. It should be less commands because we already took care of some of them. But this first block is going to create your folder directories for the ECDSA folders, just like we did for the Keep client. We're going to do the same thing with the wallet. We're going to open that text editor with Nano, and we're going to paste in our key store file from our downloads. We're not going to create these environmental variables because we already created them earlier. But if somehow you didn't, for whatever reason, you can create them now again. We're going to create our configure file, which is very similar to our last one. The addresses, like I said before, they can change for this as well. And I'm going to post a link on how to check the latest addresses for Keep Network. And once you type EOF, that's going to end the configure file. And the last step is to type the Docker run lines one by one. And at the very end, you should have your ECDSA beacon, or I'm sorry, your ECDSA node running as well as your random beacon. Let's check again. It should be docker ps-a. And as long as it does not have a restart loop going on over here, you are good to go. Okay, well, that concludes my guide. And if you have any questions, I didn't get it the first time I did it either. I needed a lot of help. I went onto the Discord and I asked for a lot of help, and everyone was very kind. Everyone's very friendly on the Discord. So I highly, highly recommend you get on there. Not only because you can get a lot of help with staking your nodes, but also because you have to go on there to enter your playing for keeps entry into the contest. So highly recommend you do that as well. Like I said, my name is Ricardo6102 on there. If you need anything, feel free to message me or talk to anybody else in the group. I'm sure they can help you as well. Thank you for watching my video. I hope I can get at least one person's nodes up and running, and I'll feel very accomplished if I do.